Trying to practice O's for days. Every time I vape, I try to practice my O's, but I'm horrible at them, so we'll just forget that that even happened. Anyways, welcome back to Sunny Side of Vaping, episode 2, I think, whatever. Today we're going to talk about a thing I've been enjoying a lot. This little Eleaf Istick. I mean, I've been using it for the past week or so, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It's just such a good device. We'll talk about it a little bit. We'll then go up close and personal, kind of show you the ins and outs of it. We'll back out, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more and give you my final opinions on it. So what is it? It is a regulated device, variable voltage, variable wattage, compact size, 20 watts, 5.5 volts, 2200 mAh battery. That's a pretty good size battery for the size of the device it is. I was vaping on it for probably 2.5, 3 days at about 8 or 9 watts with my Nautilus, and my battery never died. Granted, it got charged before I wanted to because the wife had to use it because she ran out of her DNA, or her Vapor Shark got God, just lost my train of thought. Her Vapor Shark ran out of battery, so she was on the charger, so she stole mine to use it. So nonetheless, you could get at least a solid 2 days out of here if you're running low watts. Easy. But I really have nothing really that much bad to say about this. It fits in the hand good. I mean, like your finger, your index finger is just right there, right? It's just right there, right on the button, left-handed. Index finger's right there. If you use your thumb will be, it's nice. It's not down here, not up here. It feels good in the hand. It's lightweight. It almost feels like you're not even carrying anything. That's how light it is. I was actually gonna look for one of my scales and actually weigh it with the Nautilus on there, but I couldn't find my scale, so I don't know exactly what it weighs, but I tell you much, it doesn't weigh very, very much. And you will see the actual comparison of how long it is in a little comparison on the close-up. But yeah, other than that, I mean, you got your basic protections. You know, you got 5 clicks on and off. You got your low voltage protection. So your battery is less than 3.3 volts. It's going to shut off. You got your short circuit protection on your atomizer. It'll fire down to a 1 ohm, so you could put like K-funds on here at about 1.2, and they'll work great, about 14, 15 watts. That's my personal preference on them. Battery level indicator will flash at you when it's low. Low atomizer protection, like I said. Your basic protections. But all right, that's enough rambling here and there. We're gonna dive up close and take a look at this little guy, and then we'll back out and I'll tell you my final thoughts on it. And like I said, there's really honestly nothing bad to say about it. But we're selling them like crazy here at the shop, at the Vapor Shop in Shawano and Clintonville, Wisconsin. We're selling them like crazy, getting ready to put in another order for them because that's how fast they're selling on us. So come in and check it out if you want, before we sell out and you have to wait on another run. So with that being said, let's dive up close and take a look at it. Alright, so here we are up close with the Vapor Eleaf Istick. You can see the box, Istick right here, Vapor Stick in hand, 20 watts, 5.5 volts, pretty standard box stuff. Logo on both sides right here. This side has the different colors they come in: black, blue, silver, red. Red is actually more like a pinkish, so I don't know why China always says red, but it's more like pink. On the back side over here has a little hibbly hoopla about their product, some of the standard stuff that would come in some of them. For the most part, you know, basic box. So nothing really important there. If you open it up, something just came loose in there. What came loose? The little ego adapter. Well, there you go. Little ego adapter right there. And your Eleaf Istick right here. So pop that out. We'll pop the ego adapter out, as you can see. Show you how that works here in a minute. Underneath here, you're gonna have this little flap, and then you're gonna have another little flap here. And in here you got a little manual, kind of shows you how to work it all. Pretty simple stuff. And then you got your USB cable right here. So let's put all that stuff back together and get to the star of the show. Put that there, and we'll just leave that over there. Alright, so here you go. Let's move this out of the range. You got the Eleaf Istick right here. Nice metallic finish, pretty nice. It's really, really light, as I said before. On the other side, you're going to have Istick. On the bottom right here, you're going to have your USB charger. You can probably see me right there. Hello. You have your USB charger right here. Top here, you're going to have your Ego adapter, your 510 connection. I'm sorry, Ego adapter, my bad. Your 510 connection is going to go right there. It's not spring loaded or anything. It seems like it's fixed, because if it was spring loaded, you'd be able to push that down, but it seems like it's just fixed there. But I've tried my Nautilus, my Cave Fun and stuff on it, and the Ego adapter and everything has worked on it, so no big deal there. It's not on right now, so you're gonna have to do 5 quick clicks to turn it on. And the good thing about it just kind of turns on. It doesn't, like, you know, some things will show up like a different, you know, smoke tech or DNA or HANA or DNA or something. This one just kind of turns on. You got a battery indicator right here. Turn that back on. Right now we're in watts mode, so your volts are down here, your watts are right here, and then your atomizer is up there. Your resistance. If I hold it, it's going to say no atomizer because there's nothing connected. Up and down, pretty much standard. Down, up, you hold it. It goes a little faster, nothing too crazy. So I'll just show you that it goes up to 20 watts. And as your watts change, your volts down here will change. I don't know if I can get that on the camera or not, but it will change down here as your volts change to your watts to match your watts depending on your resistance. 20 watts, no round robin, so if you want to go back down, you got to go all the way back down. As I said before, I kind of usually use it around 8.5, between 8 and 9 watts based on my Nautilus. When I have my K-Fun on there, I'll usually rock it about 12, 14 watts, something like that. It's just something I learned about the Nautilus. They don't really like high wattage. To switch to variable voltage mode, you're just going to click it 3 times. And it switches to your volts now, same deal. Down, up. And as you switch your volts, your watts would change depending on your atomizer. So everything's the same there. It's going to go up to 5.5 volts. And that's pretty much, I mean, there's not really much to this thing. It's a little compact. Switch it back to watts here. A little compact device. Perfect for on the go kind of people that just, or someone that wants something a little bit better than an Ego battery. Simple function. You got your Ego adapter here, as I said. So this would just kind of screw right onto here. And then we could grab a tank, screw it right onto here. And now we could see some buttons. So you see that is at a 1.5 coil. So at 8.4 watts, 1.6 coil, 8.4 watts, 3.6 volts. So you could hear it firing. The cool thing about it is right there. I think it's kind of cool, actually. I mean, you don't really see it until you move your hands from it, but basically it kind of tells you how long you hold the button for. So see, 3.2 seconds held the button for. It tells you what wattage you were at. Change it there. All your standard Ego tanks we're gonna fit on here. Basically anything Ego threaded, eye clears, Kangers, stuff like that. Take that off. Nice little thing to do if you like those style tanks and you want to still use this device. Nice little option here. I've been running it, as you know, with this Nautilus right here. So screw that bad boy on. 8.7 watts at a 1.9 coil, 4.0 volts. Again, you hear it firing. Like I said, I usually run between 8 and 9. I usually run around 4 volts, somewhere around there. You can see it's pretty small. I mean, there's not much to it other than, you know, nice lightweight device. It's really good. So that's pretty much everything that is up close and personal about it. There's not really much to talk about. It's just easy regulated device for those people that want a little more power and not the super big box mods. So with that being said, we're gonna dive back out here, vape on it, talk about it a little bit, and give you my overall impression on this little guy. As I said, it does come in these metallic finishes. Blue, which is the one I have here, has a black, silver, and a pink, and they're all gonna have this silver metallic up here and down here. The buttons are always going to be the same color. The screen, the screen is going to be the same color. None of that's going to change. The only thing that changes is this color right here. And you can tell it's not very big. Let's use a pen with a Nautilus, a pen. Let's see if I can clear that up a little bit. Hold on. See? Just for reference, that pen size right there compared to the Eleaf, pretty good. Nice little small thing. I've been loving it. I take it out with me when I go play pool and stuff during the week. It's kind of my on-the-go one. So there you go, man. 20 watts, beautiful device, 5.5 volts, nice finish. Everything's good. I haven't really found anything that I dislike about it. For the most part, it's pretty good. So we'll dive back out, talk about it, vape on it, and give you my overall thoughts about it. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I knew I'd leave something out, so I had to come back real quick under the close-up camera. When you change this, the watts here, or when you adjust the watts or power, so you could click it like this. If you hold it and then let it go, it'll keep cycling until you stop it. Until you press the opposite button. So if I want to go down, it cycles. See my fingers off if it's in cycle. Then if I press up, it'll stop. Same thing this way, hold it, cycle. Just let it get to, I don't know, we'll let it get to like around 15 watts, and then bam, stop it. Pretty cool feature. You don't have to sit there and hold down on a button for too long. Pretty cool. I forgot to say it in the video, so I had to come back in here and say it. But another little cool feature, so we're gonna take that back down to where I normally go, right around 8-9 volts, or watts I mean. And now we'll talk about it, vape on it, and show you my overall impressions. Alright, we're back. As you saw up close, you saw how small it is. I mean, size of a pen, you know, it's honestly, I use a lot of regulated devices now. I've been using some Hanas, some Vapor Sharks, and some DNA mods, and I really like them. But the thing about them is they're either bulky or they're heavy. So when we got these in, I completely kind of fell in love with it. It's what I use on the go. I take it out with me to play pool on my pool league on Wednesdays, and it's pretty much my take home everyday device just because I don't want to drip all the time. So this is what I take right here. You got everything you need in compact design. And like I said, I went over the basics of it, of the battery and how it functions and everything. If you want real technical info on how this thing works and how like the chip works and the different watt ranges and how it underload and all that stuff, check out some other YouTubers that really get in depth with these devices. The one that comes to mind will be Phil Basardo. He gets real technically in depth on the devices. He tests them for voltage and the way they respond at certain levels and everything like that. So if you want that kind of information, definitely check him out. My videos are going to be more of my personal opinion on what I think of the device, how it works, and this one definitely receives like 2 thumbs up because I honestly I haven't found one customer that has anything bad to say about it, and I can't find anything bad to say about it because it fits nice in my hand. It works great. Puts out like any other little device would when you're running a Nautilus. I mean, it's not for you cloud chasers, I'll tell you that much. You're not going to be chasing these clouds with these little 20-watt devices. But if you're a person looking for, if you have like a Aspire Nautilus on like a Vision Spin or something, or you got an Aspire variable voltage battery and you just want a little more oomph that you could have range wise, or a little more battery life, but you want to stay with that compact size, you know, this is the guy. This is what you want. 45 bucks we have them here at the Vapor Shop. Includes the unit and a USB charger with the Ego adapter and all that stuff, so really good deal. And like I said, matched up with a mini Nautilus, and you got yourself a fine vape there. So with that being said, thanks for watching. I got plenty of other things I gotta start reviewing this weekend, so look out for more videos, and we'll see you next time.